Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We from Group 5 are going to present the result of our discussion related to computer security. Firstly, let me introduce the member of our group. First, there's myself, Edo, and my teammates, Elsie, Ilham, Niken, and Indira. All right, let's get straight into the material. What is the computer security? In the realm of modern technology, computer security emerges as a fortress guarding our digital realms. It entails the meticulous implementation of measures and practices strategically crafted to shield our computer systems. Within this intricate tapestry of defense like formidable techniques such as encryption, authentication, access control, and the vigilant eye of intrusion detection. Together, these formidable guardians stand as bulwarks against the ever-looming specter of cyber threats. Their purpose to not only safeguard our digital information, but to ensure the sanctity of its integrity and also preserve the veil of confidentiality. Okay. The next part will be presented by Elsie.
First question is, do you choose pros or cons for Snowden action? We choose pros for Snowden action. There are several reasons why we choose pros. First, opposing government surveillance. Snowden's discourse shed light on expensive government surveillance program, raising awareness about potential violence of privacy and civil liberties. Second, promoting transparency and accountability by classing by revealing classified information about surveillance practice. Snowden contribute to public scrutiny of government action, advocating for greater transparency and accountability. Third, this Snowden's actions sparked discussion about the balance between national security and individual privacy rights, like leading to reform aimed at safeguarding civil liberties and enhancing oversight of intelligence agencies. And the last one is global impact. Snowden's revelations had international repercussions from discussion and other country regarding surveillance next question will be explained by Niken.
Okay, thank you for your time. I'm here to talk about the data that possibly being leaked right now, based on the examples on the wikileaks.org. There's 4 things that I'm gonna be talk today. The first one is e-commerce supply chain data. The second one is international document agreement. The third is personal account data, and the last one is financial information. The first one is e-commerce supply chain data, right? This type of data includes about the movement of goods of suppliers to customers, the addresses, and some operational details of over 100 distribution centers. So it can include the data on inventory levels, shipping times, and warehouse location. Originally, this data can be used to improve efficiency and reduce costs in the supply chain. But if this kind of data is leaked, there could be competitors who can be deliberately sabotage and even try to steal the data to be misused. Okay, and then the second one is the international document agreement. It includes such as economic agreement documents between 2 countries or documents on the process of defense equipment between 2 countries. it can be being leaked. I know it's essential. Maybe the government already tried to make it as secretly and as safely as possible. But if this data is being leaked, maybe another country will have a bad intention to this specific country. It's gonna be use it to make their country, the country they're gonna be make, they're gonna have a bad intention with being down. Like maybe they can sabotage their equipment or sabotage their agreement, the result to make them feel really bad with the agreement that they already choose. That is one of the intention that the data possibly being leaked because in this technological data, I know it's make us easier to be agreement with another people, another person, but the data is fragile to be leaked, even though it's already encrypted or something, but it's really fragile to be leaked. There's always has a possibility to data gonna be leaked. And the third one is personal account data. Maybe we already common with this one. So it's a personal data collected from website or successfully modified proxy security causing data to be successfully retrieved without the user feeling suspicious. It can be include the habit of the customer, the habit of the user. So originally, this data can be used to personalize the customer experience and to target marketing campaigns, but we know that sometimes it can be leaked when this website is not being safe enough, or the proxy is not strong enough, or another, or I already said before, another bad person who have a bad intention who gonna be trying to sabotage the proxy of the website. So so us as a user can input our personal data without feeling any suspicious, without feeling any weirdness about the website, but actually it is already being sabotaged. So maybe we already know about phishing or hacking. That yeah, maybe that's possibly really the common thing that's data or data being leaked. It's the personal account data. And the last one is financial information. This include credit data numbers, bank account details, and social security numbers. This data breach from financial institution and can be devastating for those affected as they can lead to identified theft and financial loss. This data is sensitive. It's about another person financial. So it must be protected from unauthorized access. But I know there's some ways to make it more safe about this data financial, but yeah, probably in the part of the country on the part of this world, our financial data is leaked, but it's still not be it's still not be common for the data is leaked, but there's possibility for this data being leaked. Yeah, so maybe the bad intention person someday or right now we don't know gonna will already try to leak this data already try to sabotage this data warehouse this data inventory to collect this data to maybe make us maybe gonna be facing us by calls like hey your your mother is being blah 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 like we already know sometimes or gonna be or it can be used to like it's kind of called trying to play with us with our decision about our financial it can be it can be used for make perception or make a common decision between a group to their financial decision. We don't know, but yeah, it can be used for that. Okay, and the next part is gonna be talk with my friends. So the time is yours.
How to protect our privacy on the internet. 1. Avoid download file of software that provide by unknown. 2. Spare part or social media apps for work and for ordering because for work sometimes we fill it with actual data, but for other things like entertainment we can fill with fake identify to prevent identify stolen. 3. Change password regularly. Cyber security expert recommend changing your password every 3 months because by often changing your password, we may ensure that our data is even if someone find an old or stored password. 4. Don't post or private leave links in internet such as photo, address, identify card, and many more. 5. Always use a legal original software, even the legal software sometimes a little bit pricey. A legal software will guarantee our data will be safe. Next.
So the next tip to protect our privacy on the internet is enable two-factor authentication or 2FA. This adds an extra layer of security by requiring a second form verification, such as code that sent to our phone in addition to your password. And then 7, regularly clear cookies and browser history. Clear our browser cookies and history regularly to minimize the amount of data that we store in the online. And then the next one, avoid public computers and network. Whenever possible, avoid using public computer and network for sensitive activities such as online banking or accessing personal accounts. Then number 9, ensure that we use secure browsing protocols. Ensure that the website that we visit use HTTPS or Hypertext Transfer Protocol secure for encrypted communication. Modern web browser often indicate whether a site is secure with a padlock icon in the address bar. And then the last one is disable location tracking when it's not necessary. Turn off location tracking on your device when it's not necessary. Many apps and services request access to our location, which can compromise our privacy. Yeah, I think it's enough. Thank you for your attention. See you tomorrow.